Central California, Yosemite National Park. A young mother was camping with her husband and 3 young children, the youngest of which was 9 months old. She suffered a spontaneous brain hemorrhage and was flown to the nearest Level 2 trauma center, Doctors Medical Center, Modesto, California. The grief-stricken husband scooped up his children and immediately left the park, as well as all of their belongings behind. Back in Modesto, the DMC Neuro team explored every option. When the family arrived, the Neuro team jumped into action and cared for the baby, gathered basic necessities, arranged for accommodations, and director Tony Lin drove to Yosemite to pick up their belongings. All this so that the family would have the time and support they needed, so that they could say goodbye.
The children needed help going through the process. Janelle Beckman is a social worker. She's actually the lead social worker here at Doctors Medical Center. Her first hurdle was to establish a bond with these children. And then from there, she was going to have to be the one to kind of guide them in that journey. And that journey was just about grief.
We spent time with the kids explaining what death and loss and grief would look like. If they wanted to see mom, if they didn't want to see mom, if they were scared, walking them through that process. After a few days, the baby was still not eating very much. We had tried formula. I talked to postpartum, and what we know is that breastfeeding babies, they use their sense of smell. So what we did was we took a blanket and we put it on mom so it would smell like her, and then at that point he would eat for us.
Kath Taylor is an amazing, unique human being. Her primary job is to round on all of our trauma patients, which is essential for continuation of care. Oftentimes she meets these people in the worst spots in their life. Many times she comes in on her days off, just sneaks in, says hello, visits with family and sits with them and helps them go through their traumatic times.
When I first met them, I knew it was going to be really challenging. I saw, you just feel for that family, you really do. I know that there's really nothing anybody can do or say that's going to make anything like this any better, and there is not. There really isn't. I said all I can do is just help you through this. I said you can just do whatever you need to do. I said, and I'm right here.
Tony Lin is our director. He's a critical care nurse, but he's also the ICU director. He tried to identify whatever kind of comfort could be offered to the family, whether it was getting them belongings, whether it was making phone calls, whether it was trying to make arrangements for a hotel. He identified and realized that's how we could help the family, even though we couldn't change the outcome for that patient.
As a nurse, it's our responsibility to not only take care of the patient, but take care of their caregivers, which are their family, their friends. Sometimes taking care of family means taking a trip to Yosemite and picking up their personal items.
And Tony's mantra to his staff is that their primary job is to love our patients, and he means it.
Good health care is provided by a team.
The neurocritical care team at Doctors Medical Center deserves to be recognized as Tenet heroes because they have exemplified those attributes that really communicates a deep care and compassion for human beings.
The DMC Neuro team of Modesto, California embodies what it takes to be true Tenet heroes.